Good morning, everybody. In our application, Weather Analyzer, the users can visualize an historical record of data related to weather and different metrics such as temperature, humidity, and precipitations. The data are fetched from the Open Data Hub API and then stored in a local database. But this application also does more. For instance, it calculates averages, and it is also open for further development, as it allows developers to easily see and manipulate this data to do other calculations. Now I leave word to my colleagues to talk about the technologies used.
So, in this slide, we can see how we divided our application and how the different parts communicate between each other. We can see the mean, the median, and the mode calculator, as before my colleague said. And these are the main technologies we use to develop our applications. We use the Java as main programming language, but obviously there is also HTML for the web page. Then we use Spring Boot as a framework and SQLite as a database because of its nature to be standalone without the necessity to create any server. And for the backend, we use the modules and also interfaces by taking into account the possibility to extend in the future our application and to be reactive to any more input. Now I leave the word to my colleague to test the project and see it works.
So now we can see how the application looks like. From here we can go to the map, and here there are all the places that we retrieve from the API. So if we go on Bolzano, for example, we can go directly to fill out the form. And here we can select the property to analyze. So for example, temperature, the day frame, so morning, afternoon, or evening. So if we select morning, and then we can compute and we can calculate something on this data. So if we select yes, and then there is range on which we could calculate the data. And then we submit, and we get the bar chart with all mean, mode, and median that we calculated. And then there is also the possibility to download this data into JSON or CSV files.
We encountered some challenges during the development of our software, such as the division of the responsibilities of the modules and how to integrate the front end with the back end and the missing data or incorrect data that were present in our data retrieval. Thank you for your attention.
Thanks a lot for your presentation. Are there any questions from the audience? Not. I can make maybe some. Did you have some difficulties in working with this kind of data? Because also here we have quite a large data set with a lot of stations, a lot of parameters for each weather station. Was this a challenge during the implementation or not?
As also before there was said, there are some duplicated data also in the same data set. There is 2 or more times the same data, but also for some cities, we can say, there are missing parameters, and so it was a bit difficult to check where there are present and where not.
Yes, I know that there are these kind of challenges. I don't know if some other comments, inputs? No? Otherwise, then I would like to thank you for your presentation and ask the last team of the bootcamp tram to come here. So Ninja's futuristic AI-driven web application.